TAKEDA is coming to Mortal Kombat July 23rd. He's available at EVO on July 19th. Kombat Pack 2 announcement is going to happen July 26th. Now Ed Boon came out and he's basically given us a whole bunch of, a little bit of a sneak peek, if you will, to let us know everything that's going on in these updates. And these updates are huge. I think they're going to be the biggest updates, the biggest balance changes that we're going to see, probably until Kombat Pack 2, whenever that is to be released. So make sure you guys please subscribe to the channel. You guys will love this channel. I play Mortal Kombat. I'm going to be streaming on goddamn. Hey, there's gonna be a lot of stuttering in this video too, so if you want to hear a blabbering idiot, just watch the video. But I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube playing Mortal Kombat here soon, as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, because I'm literally, at the time of recording this, 9 subscribers away. So I just need 9 of you to hit the subscribe button, and then we're gonna reach our goal, and you're gonna make me happy, and I'll probably shed a tear. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. Enjoy the video and enjoy the news. Peace. Ed Boon says, and I quote, I'm gonna read this to the best of my abilities, okay? Now y'all know I stutter sometimes, so relax. We've got a decent amount of Mortal Kombat 1 news to share with you all, starting with TAKEDA, who will be playable the weekend of July 19th exclusively at EVO Fighting Game Tournament in Vegas. So that means I won't be playing with him, because July 19th, I'm not gonna be there, so I'm not gonna be there, like Michael Jackson. But anyways, he says this TAKEDA bill will also contain upcoming see, this is what I'm talking about. This TAKEDA bill will also contain upcoming bug fixes and balance patch. Oh my God. Balance path. I can't read, bro. It's cause now I'm subconscious or let me restart stream. All right, I'm back. Balance patch with significant improvements to the roster fighters like Natara, some serious buffs, Li Mei new pop-up combo string, Quan Chi new portal boot kick, Scorpion buff to EX teleport, and a crazy buff to uppercut jump. So that's first off, you guys know the characters I've been playing as of late: Natara, Li Mei, Quan Chi. They are the first 3 listed to significant improvements to these 3 characters. And those are the 3 characters probably over the past month that I've been playing the most, especially Quan Chi, Natara, and then Li Mei. So them putting Natara at the top of this list is big for me, because I believe she's going to be like you said, significantly buffed, and I'm hoping it could at least get her up to mid tier. The only person here that I don't see that I wish was getting significant improvements would be Havoc. But it seems like Li Mei and Quan Chi are getting new moves, and Scorpion, depending on how they buff the EX teleport, is probably gonna kind of be a new way to use EX teleport, because to be honest, it's really just good for faking people out, because unless you think he's going to come in with a teleport and hit from behind, but there's really no reason for him to ever do that, because it's unsafe and it's, you know what I mean? So, or something, however they do it. And the crazy buff to uppercut and jump, this was when you basically use your meter to continue on a follow-up of a down 2. The thing is though, it would use 2 bars a meter and it scales like a motherfucker, so it's there would be no point to do it, because it was just not very optimal at all. So I think the way they do this is they basically let it still use 2 meters, and then the scaling is just ridiculous on it, so you can get actually crazy high damage combos. Then we got TAKEDA build also has buff coming to Cameo fighters, including Frost has a new ambush move, Scorpion has a new ambush move, Sector has missile improvements, Cyrax bomb improvements, and Girl many new ambush cancel options. So that's actually very good. I don't think that's all of the changes. Yeah, like he's just said, and much more buffs improvements not listed here. We will be releasing detailed notes on the TAKEDA build early next week. Holy shit, okay. So you're gonna be releasing detailed notes? Are we getting full patch notes next week before the update comes out? Probably not, right? But I mean, detailed notes. I'm curious to see how detailed they are. Detailed notes sound like patch notes to me. This Frost is obviously to me like one of the worst cameos in the game. She has, I think she's the only cameo fighter that does not have ambush assist, which is actually crazy. So the fact that she is getting an ambush move, I like it because I actually really like Frost's kit. I think she just needs to be buffed, and I think she could be a lot better. But it seems like from what I'm seeing from these first two statements here that we're actually getting improvements to characters, and it's not a whole bunch of nerfs. That's what I've been preaching, and I've been preaching and preaching is please can we get buffs? No more nerfing top tier characters. Let's bring everybody else up. The last time we had like a huge amount of updates, I believe the Quan Chi update and the Ermac update had a lot of buffs and new shit added to the game. Let's get back to that, you know what I mean? I feel like this last Homelander update was just fucking dog water shit dick. I don't even know what that means, whatever. These aren't the only buffs and improvements coming to Mortal Kombat 1. Not too long ago, we asked for feedback on which 5 MK1 roster fighters you felt could use the most love, and some same for cameos, which need which 5 needed the most love. For the roster fighters, these seem to appear on many of your lists: Geras, Havoc, Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero, Quan Chi, and Natara. So there we've got Quan Chi and Natara listed twice. So I'm expecting both of these characters to be buffed significantly. Out of these characters, I think, honestly, my opinion, I think Sub-Zero and Geras are the best of these, like what, 6? So I think Sub-Zero is gonna slowly start to creep up into that, I would say, mid to high tier. We do get Havoc listed here, which is great for me. That doesn't necessarily mean they are improving these characters. They're saying these are the ones that are on the list. So we know that they're going to be changing Quan Chi and Natara. I would assume Sub-Zero and Havoc, Shang Tsung, they just need some, I feel like they're just not very finished. Up and like for me, Havoc, Quan Chi, Natara, I think they had, who else up there? Lee May. Those 4 characters are like 4 of the main characters in my rotation. So I'm gonna be eating so fucking good come July. July is also, or the end of July, because July 27th is my birthday. It's literally like, oh my God, I'm gonna be eating so good, bro. And TAKEDA and the update, oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. Feedback also was fully expecting more ambush moves to dominate this survey, but at the end of the day, it seems like more fighters always seem to be the most wanted for sure. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna put, people are gonna vote. They want more cameo fighters and stuff, that as opposed to ambush moves and stuff like that. But it was pretty close. It was 40-34. So that, he was expecting more ambush moves to dominate it. So that lets you know that at least he knows, you know what I mean? I like that, let you know I was expecting, you know what I mean? I like that. So it seems like we're gonna be getting, of course, more cameo fighters with, DLC and stuff like that, like the combat pack and the story expansion, however they end up doing that. And then we're also going to be getting a lot of ambush moves to existing cameos. One thing that I think was really going on was these new DLC cameos were coming into the game, and they were showing a lot of potential that you could do with cameos. And I feel like that really exposed the characters, or even like with the DLC roster characters and cameos, it really exposed how bare bones and straightforward some of these characters that have been in the game since launch, how bare bone and dry their kit is. So when you get Chameleon and you get Janet and you get Mavado and you get, all these cool cameos that are added to the game, you really start to look back at like Scorpion and like just, some cameos are just so bare bones dry, they don't have much to them. And I think it's really forcing their issue for them to bring those fighters up, which is good. So I'm so excited for this. And they're also here showing that, thanks to all the MK fans to keep our games among the top selling even 9 months after our launch. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, it still doesn't reflect that the game's not in the best state right now. Let's not act like that's not the case. But you know, I am glad that that Mortal Kombat's still doing well enough. So, like, here's one thing: we all lived, and I'm gonna sound like a dachi. Listen, we all live in our own fantasies and stuff like that. So we may be like, people that don't play the game would say the game is dead. That's just with any game. You could literally say, like, I haven't played 2K consistently in a long time. I know enough about 2K to think the game is dead, but there's some people who would be like, oh, the game's not dead. You just, you know, you're not exposed to it. You don't see everything that's going on. And that could be true. Some people just really stepped away from Mortal Kombat and could probably just say the game's dead. Oh, because, well, it's because you're, you know, it's not your rotation. It's not on your feed anymore. It's not on this. It's not on that. You could easily just say the game's dead. I don't think Mortal Kombat is dead. I think some people just stepped away and now they just don't have any interest to come back. But I'm hoping with this Takeda update, it brings a lot of people back. I'm hoping Takeda's good. I'm hoping Farah's good. And I'm hoping with all these changes and stuff like that, which I was expecting to happen after Evo. So I kind of like knew with Final Combat and Evo coming up that we weren't going to get a lot of updates, or a lot of changes, I should say, but we got so many fucking bugs and just issues with the game that was just ridiculous, and it turned a lot of people away. So I'm hoping that things are a little bit different now. So Ed Boon, thank you for that. You've got my hopes up again. That motherfucker can make me, he can make me happy. I'm not gonna say anything else. Holy shit. But yeah, W for Mortal Kombat.